such a fucking dork. Okay, so I didn't get his number, but I did offer Starbucks, and he did accept my offer at Starbucks. So, and I was gonna go to Starbucks anyway. So, gonna go to Starbucks. He wants a strawberry refresher, no lemonade. Okay. Oh my god. If he waits me in, or if he like, you know, makes a thing to talk to me, or asks me for my number, I'm gonna say yes. But I'm not gonna ask him for his number because I'm a lady. I'm such a dork. Oh my god. He's like, this girl. Because I like, it's questions that I've been thinking about asking. And I guess they were giving them out on Tuesday. And so he downloaded the app in my phone for me. And he gave me a cup. Wait. Like, you're gonna give me a cup? Okay, okay. I was on my way to Starbucks. You want Starbucks? Oh my god, I am such a dork. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. He has not texted me. He waits at me. So he's not like avoiding me or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know what this game plan is. I mean, whatever. I swear I need to get better at labeling my Snapchats so when I edit them, they're easier. I've talked about this guy for like a couple of months. So like last year or so, I noticed this cutie at it's a Metro PCS store on the corner of where I live, and like I literally passed this store like in the same shopping structure. There's a deli, so it's a market, and then across the street a little bit down there's a Starbucks. Like this is like my, like I live here. I live around the corner. Like I live here, sir, right? And so the property is like kind of like glass. Like you walk through and it's glass, right? So when you walk past, you see who's in there. Like you're just walking past and you just like on the corner of your eye, you'll see, you know, who's in there. And so I was like, ooh, he's cute, right? But I had no reason to go in there. And so I was like, okay, so he's just a cutie. Like, okay, cool, right? Move on with my day. And so I would walk past and like I would see him. I was like, oh, he's so cute, right? But like nothing, right? And so then one day my phone had like over 2,000 duplicates. It was linked to the OneDrive, and I ended up having to unlink it and delete all the pictures. But I didn't know like what was the problem was my storage. And I was just like, how is my storage at 98%? Like this makes no sense because everything is backed up to the OneDrive. So I was like, what? So that's why I went into the store, because I also didn't want to go like the T-Mobile is like further. I go in because I have legitimate questions about my phone. Like I had so many questions, I kept going back like 3-4 days in a row because like I had fucking questions. So I go in, I'm asking him questions. I go in and, you know, load and behold, who's there? He is. So I'm like, okay, great. So I'm already like, it's cutie, right? So I'm talking to him, I'm asking him questions, and he knows exactly what he's talking about. He is like, oh, what, you're cute. Oh, what, you're smart. Like, okay. And so then T-Mobile has T-Mobile Tuesdays, right? And sometimes if you go into a T-Mobile on a Tuesday, they'll have like free things like an umbrella, a cup, etc. So to my surprise, he gave me a cup. And so I was like, oh, they gave me a cup, right? Even though it was part of the like promotion, it wasn't like him giving me the cup, but like, you didn't have to. You know what I mean? Like, so then we spent like 15-20 minutes. The first time we interacted, spent like 15-20 minutes helping me trying to figure out my phone, right? Then I was on my way to Starbucks anyway, so I offered him Starbucks. I still remember his order. It was a Starbucks strawberry fresher, no lemonade. Okay, so that was the first meeting. The next day, I had more questions. I go back, he's there. Once again, I don't know his schedule. I don't know if he's going to be there or not, right? So at this point, where he's like telling me about like the SD memory card and how maybe that's an option and blah, 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 right? And another question, this sweater is supposed to be a windbreaker. Anyway, back to the story. So the second time, I'm like, you know what, girl? Ask him, right? So his coworker's helping another customer, and I'm not gonna say this shit out loud, right? Like, I was like, oh shit, right? So in my phone, I write, want my number, question mark, question mark. He pulls out his phone, puts it into the add number, like to add as a contact. I give him my number. Okay. Then he didn't text me or anything like that. And so then 2 days have passed. So now we're on day 4, right? So I go in, literally questions about my phone. I'm like, it's not a big deal if he texts me or not. Like, I don't know what's going on in his life. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. So I just got to church. Let me talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, so that's over. So I had asked him, and he was like, oh, like he had just was working, and then he wasn't feeling good, so he was sick. And then by that time it had been like 4 days later, so he was like, what do you say? And I was just like, just text me, hey. And right there in front of me, he texted me, hey. So yeah, as you guys saw, he came over and whatnot, and that was the last time he and I had any real conversation. I see him all the time. Like, he works around the corner, and I'm like taken back, and I was like a little bit confused. I'm over it now. But like, what like confused me was he obviously isn't interested. Okay, why isn't he interested? Why are you saying that? Because he was in my bed maybe 3 Saturdays ago, and he hasn't been back. And we didn't have sex, and we made out, and we cuddled, and we were gonna watch a movie, but by the time we were like deciding on what movie to watch, it was already like ready for me to get ready for work. And I thought he was like interested and maybe kind of like shy, and like it was like the whole thing is kind of like new, especially with like the new way of dating. And like, I was bold. I approached him and I was like, hey, but like, I felt like he was interested because he handed me his phone, and he had it to where like put my phone number into his contacts, like. And so then so I thought like, the feeling was mutual. He came over, and it wasn't just like, oh, quick. It wasn't awkward at all. Like, we were like really like chit chatting. Like, I had like such a good time with him, and we had the conversation of like being casual, and I'm totally like, I am for that shit, especially like he is 21. Because of his position at work, he's a manager. I thought he was like 25, 26, like, and he thought I was. With age should come life experiences, should come wisdom. There is a percent of like authority, role model type of figure like you have when you're older. Like that's just what it is. And I'm not trying to be that for no man, not anyone that is like in my house. You know what I mean? Like, um, that's not what I'm trying to put out. And then, like, I hit him up. Like it was raining, and I was really like, like this is cold weather. You work really around the corner. Like this is so convenient. This is so perfect. Left me undelivered. Yeah, so it's like, okay, sent him a thirst picture like a couple of days later. No reply. Bitch, I sent you a fucking picture and you left me undelivered. Okay. Okay. No problem, right? And so I walk past him and he's cute and like I'm gonna smile or like whatever. Like if we like make eye contact, I'm not like in there fucking like where is he? Like nah, like I'm walking past. If I see him, then cool. Like, and I keep walking, like what the fuck? Um, but yeah. So that's the end of that. And I'm happy that like I took initiative because like now I know, right? And I'm just like really proud of myself for like taking that because like what girl really shoots her shot? Like, yeah. And it really didn't cost me any fucking thing. Like, literally didn't cost me anything. So, it's alright.